Hi guys, this is Sabine from Zennumerostar.com. This video called Don't Flip Your Thoughts to Manifest Another 3D Reality, but instead do this first, is a request from one of my viewers, so thank you so much for that. Indeed, you will agree that videos tend to say that flipping your thoughts around is going to be enough for you to manifest another reality. And to be honest, for some of you, oh yes, absolutely, this can work. When it does work that way, just by flipping your thoughts around, it is because you have an underlying belief that your thoughts do actually create. That implies that you do not need to believe in what you're telling yourself or saying to yourself or saying out loud. They don't need to make sense to you, so you can just flip them around. Change your thoughts into something more supportive, and because you have a belief that your thoughts create, voila, job done. The only thing is that not all of you do actually believe that your thoughts create. For you, it's just a matter of adding a few words, but it doesn't add up in your head and in your inner knowing, inner belief. In fairness, when you come to me for a session, it is because you like reassurance that despite what you see, it will not be what you get. So let me repeat that one because it's important. You want a reassurance that despite what you see, it will not be what you get. You want to know what you can do to change your circumstances, and when I ask you what you believe is necessary to manifest, only 1 in 100 would say that she would need to believe that her thoughts create. That makes me believe that the saying of your thoughts do create your 3D reality is more like a motto for most of you, but it's not actually something that you live by. I hope I'm making sense here. This is because most of you, with all their heart, want to believe that another reality is going to show up, despite all the videos, and it is difficult for you to base your impressions on something else than what your current reality reflects back at you. I promise you, you are no exception. I never get an email asking me how to flip that thought or that thought around, but I do get emails saying, for instance, do you think that despite him being this or saying that, I can still manifest another version of him? And you ask me this because you are a human being wanting to believe in your inner power, but struggling to truly admit to this extraordinary opportunity to change your reality. The truth of the matter is that, yes, absolutely, you can flip around your thoughts when you have the inner conviction and belief that your thoughts create. But if it's not the case, then there is another step that you should start following, and that step is the making peace kind of step. That's right, unless you make peace with the journey and with who you are, with the fact that your reality is a reflection of your inner being, and that you are not perfect until you let your true self express its glory, well, you may struggle. I'll be honest with you, I do belong to the second category of manifestors. I was watching also videos saying that my thoughts could create and all that good stuff, but I didn't know how to believe in it, nor did I know how to act on it. I really wanted to get an epiphany, but every time I was trying to just flip around a thought, something was telling me, no, it doesn't add up, I can't believe in that new thought. So I was just mentally challenging myself and justifying why it wasn't true. In other words, I was arguing with myself or even bullying myself because I couldn't feel the truth of my flipped thoughts. I was conflicted until I decided to make peace with where I was. This is also part of letting go, which is what I discuss in the first and third courses, as you know. Making peace with your journey is accepting that you are where you are without fighting with what's in your face or fighting your emotions or thoughts. This would also be the path of least resistance in the way that you do not resist anymore what's in your face. You acknowledge that you have thought a certain way and felt a certain logic, and that truth, well, the truth of those thoughts was enough for them to manifest the type of reality you are currently in. But something you need to understand for a fact is that if your thoughts validated by your emotions have given you your current reality, other thoughts will give you another reality. In other words, instead of fighting your current thoughts by trying to flip them around, what I do, for instance, is that I acknowledge what I have co-created without judging myself, without blaming myself. From my current reality, I see what is good for me, and I make a point to appreciate what works in my life right now. The thing is, if you try and flip all your negative thoughts around, the likelihood of you succeeding in that project, knowing that you do have more than 60,000 thoughts a day, maybe not all of them are negative, of course, but if you happen to be an obsessive manifester, and let's say that you think about your manifestation 2/3 of the day, well, it's not great. Plus, imagine how exhausting this is going to be, right? I mean, trying to flip around, first to identify all your negative thoughts, and then trying to flip them around and believe in what you're flipping around. I mean, that's a lot of work, to be honest. But if you list everything that is going right and praise yourself for it, you will not feel totally defeated, especially if you've been trying to manifest your person or thing for a while. So the first step is to make peace with your journey and with you as a manifester. No need to flip everything around, no need to resist your thoughts and feelings, no need to exhaust yourself. Always choose the path of least resistance. If you have watched my last video, you know that I have decided to take a small break. So I took a week off, and I have now more time to work on all aspects of my two businesses. Therefore, going forward, I think I will post once a week, and I will release a video once a week. This is because one video and its related posts, that takes me a lot of time. I think you'd be surprised at the number of hours it takes me to do a good job, because I really want to give you a lot of golden nuggets, so it takes me quite a while. And plus, now that I have a bit more time, I will need the rest of the week to perform other tasks, like talking to you and work on my second business as well. If there are other topics you are interested in, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section below. Next topic, so next week is going to be about how to feel good enough for your SP if you don't already. As always, you know that I do believe in you. I know that you can do it. So on that note, happy manifesting.